Is Michael Jai White a thief? So let's take a look at this video that came out in May 12th, 2022. And he's going to be teaching how to generate maximum power. Now, notice I want you to pay attention to the fact that he's using a down-up motion here. He's going to be snapping down, up, and he's going to be talking about driving from the ground. Now, my personal theory and the way that I teach power punching is with 2-foot punching, okay, driving your weight from the ground with both feet. Okay, this is a theory that I came up and I learned and I taught myself. And I want to point out the fact that he's using this demonstration. He's going to specifically be talking about doing this motion from 1 inch away, and he's going to reference Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch. This is very, very, very important because the Fouts boxing combat system that I started teaching back in around December 10th, 2021, okay, before, about 6 months before that video came out, describes teaching and weaponizing boxing and punching through the 1-inch punch, okay? And I use very, very specific examples, teaching this is how Bruce Lee did it, this is that. And I talk about driving from the ground. Now, we take a look at some of the comments and all these people kind of sucking him off, giving him all this credit for him. And this is my theory, okay? This guy's been part of my Patreon. He follows my stuff. He teaches my stuff on his channel, and he has been for years, okay? Take a look at this video here. And this one came out about 5 years ago, and he starts talking about maximum rotation, and this is how I learned this stuff. And he spends literally the entire video talking about his hips and talking about rotation and talking about getting long distance. And he also says that you will never generate the power that you can with a hook with a straight punch, or the power that you can generate with a straight punch with a hook. And he says it in this video, you can't because a hook doesn't use your body. That's exactly what he says in this video. Okay. And then in the video, he talks about generating maximum force now that he's been exposed to my system. And he talks about it, and he says that he uses the example and he does it with a hook. And again, this is all proof that he follows my stuff. I've been talking about it for years. I've never seen this video show up in my feed. So like this one, I've seen this one, but I never saw this one until today. Someone pointed it out. But Michael Jai White's a fraud. And it's disgusting that he would not only try to give away secrets of my combat system that I'm selling, that are my invention, my creation, my own personal theory, but this piece of shit is already famous. What does he want to steal from me from? What a disgusting little fuck. Okay, Jai White, I'm calling you out, bro. You want to do a boxing match? I'll show everybody that this guy doesn't actually know what the fuck he's talking about. He's a fake. He's a fraud. He's the movie actor that he pretends that Bruce Lee was when he talks shit like he could beat Bruce Lee. Well, here's the thing. He's only just discovered what 2-foot punching really is. And this is something that Bruce Lee had been doing his whole life. Movie actor or not. Michael Jai White had to steal it from some kid on the internet while Bruce Lee was doing it. Okay? The fact that he would even talk anything about Bruce Lee, he has absolutely no idea the dedication, the depth of that guy's, just because this guy is big and buff. But Michael Jai White, you're a clown. You're a clown. You're a fraud. It's disgusting that you would steal without giving credit to somebody just because I'm a smaller YouTube. Okay? Anyway, if you want to box, buddy, and prove to everybody, because if you watch some of his videos, guys, and he talks about how to do this and how to do that, Michael Jai White, you don't know how to fight. You're not a fighter. Okay? The patterns that you make when you move around the ring are going to get you knocked out by somebody, especially somebody your own size. Okay? But you're not a fighter. You don't know how fighting works. You're just a big, strong guy, and maybe if you're strong enough and you hurt a guy, you can beat him in the first few seconds. Okay? But that's the problem with all those old school karate guys that think that they're just going to snap on somebody's line because they might be fast or this, or, with that magical karate stuff, is that's not how fighting works. Right? Class tells over time. Right? You make big holes, you have big holes, big crappy movements like you have. Right? Sure, you're a big snappy guy, but you don't know how to fight. Okay, Mr. Jai White, you fraud, you thief. Anyway, I hope this video goes viral and you get exposed for being the fraud, disgusting piece of shit that you are.